Welcome back to another exciting episode of Pree Dis. I'm your host Naldo Addy and we're in Yuatan, St. Catherine today. We'll be bringing you some of our best interviews over the past year, so without further ado, let's start the show. His name is Pablo YG and he's one of the biggest names right now in trap dancehall. We linked up with him recently in St. Anne, so let's hear about his musical journey. Who exactly is Pablo YG?
Well, you don't know Pablo YG, artist from North Coast St. Anne, same way as Pree. You don't know. Been doing music, man, longer time, but you know, say I know high time. You see Pree, so that get used to Pablo YG, man. You see, you don't know anything come down chop dance the same way. We live in a chop. You see it.
What has been the lesson learned along the journey?
Well, a whole heap of lesson, you know, a whole heap of life lesson. Cause guess what now? The music forward with one whole heap of thing behind the music, and not just go in a booth and sing a song and the people then rate it. You have a whole heap of things forward with music where you have to go through in your everyday life, one whole heap of demons. Music have amount aside. You see Pree, big people that say politics corrupt, but music more corrupt, so you have one whole heap of things to face in music as an artist. You see Pree.
How have you managed to steer away from the politics and remain focused?
Cause you just stick to your team, you see Pree. So I work with my team, you see Pree, and give my team my energy. Anyway, the energy connect at this thing they call energy really I work off and now you see Pree.
How did music begin for you? What was it that led you to music?
Well, been on the music for a longer time still. This community where we're there right now. I do this interview where I usually perform on children treat. You see, Pree, so a long time we've been on the music and you know, say my father a musician too, so I'm there in the studio from a, you don't know, baby stage. Enter in the industry, start when Spinners and one of my next dog there in the yard and dad must say, yo, I write a song, you see Pree. And I say, bro, I don't even know if you see Pree, because I never do an official song yet like recording. So I stay so bombs down and say, alright, I play to YouTube with them and write the song. Dad them say, alright, after I write it, we are going to go on studio, go voice it.
What do you enjoy most about doing music? Because obviously you must love it to be doing it, because as you say, you've been doing it for a while.
Yeah, man, love doing music, man. What I love about music still, I get for show me emotions. As in what I'm not really good at. You see Pree, so I get for say what I don't want to say. Even though I want to say it, but it don't make sense. You see Pree, I go say it. You see Pree, because that still not going to help now, but guess what? I have it in my thoughts. You see Pree, so I just use music for say them things there.
When you were in high school, were you performing on the school events? Did you start to build your name from that level up?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Perform all chariots. Jamaica there. You see it. That the first performance I ever do, like with my official song them.
Who are some of the producers that you have been doing work with in recent times?
Recent? Well, I don't know, Spinners YG, Blood Brother there, so 23 records, same way, I don't know, YG from them time there. Tepa music, I don't know, some outside link where we have same way. Black Russian 9 mil, you don't know. The truth records I want. But help start off a thing the same way.
Do you have plans to put out an EP anytime soon or a full body of work?
Yeah man, the EP I go forward soon man with some whole heap of different track. Cause we have some different track for release, you know. You see, Pree.
What do you think has drawn the ears to your music?
Me think I new sound still. You see, Pree, a new sound and a new swag where a new generation have not just only me. You see, Pree, you see a new generation have one different sound and one different swag. The band thing when I say they implement now, that I'm not really focus on them thing because guess what now, I have enough track to feed a radio platform on the street. Them don't want to play that song up on the radio. I go drop one next song where they have to go play that one up on the radio because guess what going on now. I don't have to involve trap, I don't have to involve Mali. I'm not involved gun. You see, Pree, I can sing one different song the same way.
We're now at the Uarton Market, and that was trap dancehall artist Pablo YG. For our Mix Master segment, we now take you back to an interview that Milt did with DJ Matt Camps, who is now a member of the Zip 103 FM team.
Next in our Mix Master series is my friend, the girl them DJ, Matt Camps. Matt Camps, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me.
Yes, let's get into the pre of your little business. For those of them who don't know, you come from Mandeville. What was it like growing up in the cool hills of Mandeville? Where in Mandeville are you from?
I'm actually from Kendall. I went to the Cartrick College. You know, Mandeville is a very small town, so you know almost everybody in a year group, and you know, and a lot of people from Mandeville same way. And growing up in Mandeville, you know, it definitely inspired me with DJs like DJ Chungy, you know, and you know, DJ Spin. You know, we went to the Cartrick College as well, and you know, it was really a good place to grow up. It really inspired my creativity to become a DJ.
What did you study at UTech?
Actually studied business administration, but I didn't finish because it just wasn't for me, to be honest, school itself. But you know, I studied business admin and it was good for the 2 years, but it just wasn't working out. So I decided to, you know, really start investing in my craft with DJ. You know, I started to work in call centers so that I can, you know, invest in the craft and actually, you know, become something with the DJ and yeah.
What's your favorite genre of music to play?
To play, it's probably easily soca to play. Like, it's just my comfort zone. Is really easy for me personally. A lot of DJs probably struggle with it, but it's just my thing, and you know, that's what people know me for, to be honest. But I really do love playing dancehall as well, like a lot, and I also love playing trap music. You know, and I play a little Afrobeats here and there. Yeah.
How did you fall in love with music, and how did you decide, say, the selector thing is where where it's at for you?
That's a hard question because, you know, I just always love music, and, you know, honestly, I used to play a lot of video games and I used to love to make my own playlists. So what I used to do is just make my own playlists so that I can listen to them while I play games. And then eventually I'm like, yo, you know, I can do this more than just a hobby, you know, because I used to go to parties and I'm like, yo,
the DJ now really
exactly.
too, when I feel him.
Exactly. So like, you know, DJs that I, you know, used to look up to, I used to see them and I'm like, you know, it's actually doable. So like, that's when I started to, you know, slowly invest in my craft. I'm pretty much self-taught because, yeah, I've never had a mentor or anything like that. I used to play on MixLR, yeah.
Yes, and I listened to you and I was like, you know, this you bad, and then you did an Idonia thing,
yeah.
an Idonia testimonial. I saw Idonia's wife listening to you, and then all of a sudden you were connected to Idonia because he was actually tuning in.
Yeah.
Tell me how that story go, how the connection with you and Idonia came about for you to do the testimonial.
Well, honestly, you see the start of the pandemic, there wasn't much going on, so I just was trying to find ways to practice because I'm a man, I can't really practice by myself. So I have to like stream, I have to broadcast, I have to play somewhere to practice. So like I said I used to do the soca things on a Thursday, and I said, yo, anybody want to do listen to a Idonia, you know, Idonia mix, like a live Idonia mix, and them say yes. So I say, alright, I'm gonna do it. And then I noticed that Kimberly Megan tune in.
Yes.
And then after that, now I say Idonia himself tweet to me and say, yo, big up yourself, and him post some video and thing, and then eventually him, you know, send off some email, and you know him.
And he gave you exclusive songs and these
exactly,
things.
Yeah.
What was the party that showed you that you made the right decision of dropping out of school?
I mean, alright, so I think Soca Forever was probably the most impactful party I've played at in terms of people knowing me and in terms of people saying, yo, you're bad. You see me, like Soca Forever really gave me that platform to really showcase my talent, and you know, to this day it's probably one of the parties that people think about and then they think about me.
There you have it, all in the Pree with DJ Matt Camps right here at Usain Tracks and Bolts. Thank you very much for coming to the show, and I'd like to thank Usain Bolts Tracks and Records for allowing us to film in here today. Catch us next week when we give you more from the Mix Masters of Jamaica.
Something's cooking in Portmore. Let's find out more after the break. In Portmore, right across the road from Marine Park, is where you can find jerk chicken and jerk pork vendor Texroy Carter. We linked up with him a few months ago, so let's revisit that interview for this week's Pon the Fire segment.
Texroy, how did you get into the jerk chicken, the jerk pork business?
Well, jerk thing is a thing I love from a long time, you know. I've been doing this for like 17 years now. My first big experience is in 2 Chelsea Avenue at Scotches Jerk Center. I give them like 7 years service there. Yeah. So it's a thing we I really love from a long time. After Scotches now, I decided to step up the game and start something else different. So then I go in the hotel thing, or in like the villa work. So I like deal with some tourist thing, but then COVID come in, pandemic get crashed down, everything gets slow. You know, Boston where I work we get miserable because no money now make, so you know how it thing go. So then I decided to try something on my own. My idea was like, my jerk thing I want to do. Even though I know what if a jerk man on the road, I decided to say I want to try that. So I tried it at my house at 6 East in Greater Portmore. Right? So when I try it at my house, I do it like Friday and Saturday. Do like some jerk chicken, jerk pork, some conch soup, cow skin soup, right? Then I decided, say, you know, I want to take it to the street, you know. So I keep searching for location, to tell, and I said, all right, yeah, what? So then now I come out here and then I see, look around at me, I say, you know, feel for a soup that day there, and when time I take a stand, nobody in a Portmore, so I have no soup to boil. So right away one idea just let me know and say, you know, so I feel like I should have come out with one pot of soup. When I come out here with the pot of soup, around 5 soup myself for the whole day. Because people don't really know me like that, they don't recognize me and things, but come out here with like a bag of chicken out of the chicken, I sell like 3/4 chicken for the whole day. And I say, I don't give up, you know. Still I come out. So tell me things just take off. I'm here like for 2 years now.
So over the 2 years, how has it been business-wise?
Well, I'm not complaining. Great. Business good. Me not complain. Business good. I try to make it a duty and try to be here every day, except on a Sunday, right? So over the 2 years I'm there, so a lot of people, I think grow, a lot of customers.
How did you meet food?
How I meet food? As I tell you, I'm doing it for a tender age, you know. When I grew up with my grandmother, for me around 12-year-old, my grandmother put you in the kitchen, you know. And she put you in the kitchen and you have to learn something. First time going to the kitchen to cook, my grandmother make me cook, let me need some flour spoil for me. You know, spoil. So then over the years now, I just start grow up and then I love food. Love do it. I do it. I don't do it for money. It's not like I have money I love and I do it. I do it because I love food.
How involved is the family in the business?
Yeah, man. As you can see, my family is here. My wife is here. My wife support me over the years. And me and her started. Because I tell you what, when I started this business, my wife was in the US. And I call her and tell her that I'm going to try something and then start growing. Me alone used to come out and tell right now, me and her, the business right through. It's a family business.
What makes your food so unique, so special?
Well, I got the tradition way. The tradition, ground season. I don't really use a lot of powder season. I like the natural ingredients we deal with.
Lila Ike shares the story behind her groundbreaking hit after the break. In 2019, singer Lila Ike released the song Where I'm Coming From. It impacted the radio waves as well as the musical charts. Let's hear the backstory behind this song in this week's Silverculture segment.
Look at where we're coming from. Looking back at where the journey began. I really have to say that I'm strong. All praises.
The inspiration behind Where I'm Coming From, it was definitely me in a gratitude kind of spirit. I remember the day when I came up with the first part of the song. I was at a studio voicing a dub plate for Second Chance, and I was like, look at me, you know, a couple of years ago I wouldn't even think I'd be earning from my music, and I am. And you know, I just decided to write a song about being thankful and also to kind of just document my journey as something for me to look back on and literally remember where I'm coming from, and also to encourage other people who may be on the same journey or a similar journey. No matter how rough it gets, you know, it really takes perseverance and actually believing that, you know, the universe set up for really assist you in what you're doing.
Let me tell you about the life of a queen in a this here concrete jungle. Firm in a regime, now them not go see me stumble.
Where I'm Coming From, it was produced by Casper Productions and Natural High. So yeah, that's who produced it. To be honest, you know, I had pretty much a love and hate relationship with Where I'm Coming From. I remember while recording it, I'm always pretty excited when I'm recording a song. I put a lot of energy in it and I have a lot of faith in the track. I think it's after it's recorded and I take it home and I'm listening to it like every day, like 2 weeks straight, and get tired of it and thinking, oh, you know, people are gonna think this is lame, they're not gonna understand. You know, the jump from a song like Second Chance coming into Where I'm Coming From, I didn't want it to look like I was trying a thing or trying to get crossover into like dancehall or whatever, but I'm very humbled by how well it was received.
Out of Christiana, yes, me left my look for mine. Never sell my soul, me settle down and take my time. Do it for the love so naturally.
I think the first time I heard it on the radio was actually DJ Wayne playing it, and whenever it is that DJ Wayne is premiering a song, it's always an exciting moment, you know. He's there, he's just running the rhythm over and over and over, just a little intro, and this a Lila up on the mic, and I was like, you know, it just felt big, for sure. I think the doors that Where I'm Coming From opened was actually getting me in a different kind of fan base. I found that a lot of people who would have usually thought that, you know, Lila Ike is solely just a reggae artist, I found that it was playing in the dance hall and the dances. A lot of dancehall DJs were reaching out to me for dub plates and all of that. It was even used in the Red Bull Clash. You know, both teams actually asked for the dub, so I feel like it definitely shed some light on my talent in the dancehall fraternity, which is great.
So when I look at where I'm coming from, looking back at where my journey began, I really have to say that I'm strong. All praises to the Most High One.
And that's how we make our exit from Yuatan and this week's episode of Pree Dis. Once again, I'm your host, Naldo Addy. See you next week.